trans woman has been sentenced.
Oh, no.
No! Why did they do her dirty like that?
Dirty. That's a brick.
That's a wall of bricks. That's a brick wall.
Hi.
Hey guys, welcome back to Normal Gays, where we take on LGBT insanity. I'm Brad Polumbo, here with Clarkson Lawson.
Hey guys. What's up? Oh, you want me to do it now? I thought you were gonna intro. Okay. Well, if you want to become a normie, join as a member because we're going to be doing some really exciting content coming up. We also got drunk on stream, if you didn't see that, and reacted to some of my old content. So
all that only for members. Join below.
Join as a member, but that's not what we're here to talk about today.
No, you sent me this story, and I remember doing a double take just at the image attached to the article. We're about to defend a trans woman.
We are.
Who has been...
Hey, we do that often.
Well, we do it sometimes.
I do it often.
I wouldn't say often. We do it on occasion. Anyway.
Real trans women. Anyway.
Free my sister.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, God.
Basically, a woman in England, or well, a trans woman, that's important for the story, in England, has been imprisoned and convicted of a crime for tricking a man by not telling him that they did, when they did the deed, that this person was actually biologically male. I don't know if that made any sense. We'll watch a news video from, I think, the Daily Express that explains it, or Daily Mirror, rather. Take a look.
A trans woman has been sentenced.
Oh, no.
No! Why did they do her dirty like that?
Dirty. That's a brick.
That's a wall of bricks. That's a brick wall.
That's a brick. Oh, poor, I feel bad.
So, all right. Anyway, the title on this is Trans Woman Jailed After Hiding Genitalia During Sex with Man. Let's listen.
A trans woman has been sentenced to 21 months in jail for hiding her male genitalia during an intimate moment with a man. 21-year-old Sierra Watkin was found guilty of 2 charges of sexual assault and 1 charge of assault by penetration, who performed sex acts on a man but refused for him to touch her. She later admitted over text that she was trans and that she was sorry that she didn't tell him. The senior Crown prosecutor says given no attempt was made for the man to be informed of her transgender identity, it would not have been possible for him to give informed consent to sexual activity.
She literally has a mustache.
Come on, bitch. At this point, I just feel like you can't order a steak and then not like it and then lie to the waiter and say you ordered shrimp.
How did I end up with beef in my mouth?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay, like, I have extreme sympathy for the idea that if a trans person genuinely tricks someone and doesn't tell them that that is not ethical or
that's not right. That's not right.
It's more complicated. Should it be a crime? Is it akin to SA? I don't know, because people lie all the time. It gets nuanced. However, in this case, man, let me check this news story. Unless this was a blind man.
Or he may have been slow.
I do not understand. Also, like, what does this mean? The trans woman didn't want you to touch her and wouldn't show her like looking like a brick.
That's what I'm saying.
All of these things.
Don't touch my no-no area, even though I'm gonna perform fellatio on you or whatever they did. I don't know. It's just it's not giving jail time.
No, it's giving regret to me.
Oh, yeah.
And regret, or like his bros found out and he was embarrassed.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh, I didn't consent."
Or he turned the lights on and was embarrassed. Because I mean, maybe the pictures were different, and then when they showed up,
But this was like a repeat relationship, I think.
Wait, okay.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me read some details from this story. The man said he felt robbed of his manhood after finding out that Watkin, who he connected with on Snapchat, was transgender with male genitalia. In a police interview played in court, the victim said, all the way throughout, she made out she was fully a girl. He said the pair had been drinking and chatting before deciding to go into the bedroom, which is where everything happened. All right, there's not alcohol strong enough in this world to be like, female detected.
I have been very drunk and I have hooked up with some questionably looking people being inebriated, but never have I ever, and being sober, correct, but never have I ever been so tipsy, even when I'm blackout, to not know that 1 + 1 = too.
I'm just not buying it. Free my girl.
No, it's, yeah.
She's going to jail for like a long time over this. Let's look. 21 months in jail.
That's wild.
He added, throughout the full time, she was telling me she was on her period. It was like, as far as I was concerned, she was a female. Asked how he felt about what happened, the victim replied, it makes me feel like it's taken away my manhood. I see it as something that upsets me. I'm just trying to hide my emotions. At first, I did just have an emotional breakdown. Sarah Nelson, senior Crown prosecutor at CPS Northeast, said, it is clear from the evidence in this case that prior to engaging in sexual activity with the victim, Watkin made no attempt to inform him of her transgender status. The CPS has shown that by failing to disclose this to him, it would not have been possible for him to have give informed consent to sexual activity.
I agree.
Yeah.
But also, like, your eyes.
Yes, your eye. I mean, I agree.
Do they not work? I don't get it. Like, why is that not addressed in this case?
I don't.
Why is the judge not like, she looks like a brick? Why didn't you know?
I don't know. It's weird to me.
I'm so sorry, Sierra. You're in jail. We shouldn't be calling you a brick, but like, she's a brick. House. I don't even know what
I'm
that
just
means.
saying, she's giving a mix of Blossom and Lily Tino.
Yeah.
Like, it's not giving a trans woman who passes, because then we could have this conversation, right? If you're deceiving someone, if they wouldn't have consented, are you robbing them of their ability to consent? I think it gets a little tricky because, for example, if a man lies to a woman and says, no, I'm not married, and he has his wedding ring in his pocket, and yeah, I'm actually a stock.
Or he has his wedding ring on.
Well,
because that's more like
that's more similar. And then later she's like, I didn't know he was married. I had no way of knowing.
Right. What's it called when you like plead insanity? If I was the other lawyer, I would try to convince the court that the guy who is claiming he didn't know is actually just insane.
Yeah, or I don't know. So, a couple final pieces of this. The victim has made clear in police interview that he would not have engaged in sexual activity had he known that Watkin was transgender, and consequently, these events have had a significant impact on his mental well-being, blah, 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 blah. Ciara Watkin deceived the victim in this case, leading him to believe that throughout their sexual relationship, she was a woman when she was, in fact, biologically male. She purposely concealed her sex in order for the activity to take place, and he wouldn't have consented. All of that is valid, but it does come back to the question of,
how did he not know?
I can't get past that.
I can't either, but we're going to operate under the assumption that somehow this man is just not, I don't know, maybe he's been with a lot of very broad-shouldered women.
With large mustaches.
Right. Helga-looking women, maybe. I don't know. But in his defense, it is pointing very badly in this person's direction.
Absolutely.
And we don't want to minimize that.
No. This person lied.
Yeah.
And now
They did lie.
the fact that he fell for the lie was crazy work.
That's a whole other conversation.
But this person lied, deceived someone into sex, and maybe that is a crime. I don't know. It's definitely very unethical.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's hard because men do they lie about a lot of things at bars to get laid.
It's where's the line? Is biology a hard
honestly,
line?
I think that, yeah.
Yeah,
I think that because that is a lot more psychologically damaging based on like the stigma surrounding being gay and I don't know. I think that that's a lot worse than like lying about your occupation.
I agree, but it's just a little bit of a murky gray line
to differentiate.
No, it's definitely unethical. This person definitely did something wrong, but I'm gonna blame the victim a little. Like,
we're gonna victim blame just a little bit,
just this much. I mean,
because it's giving Me Too.
Yeah,
it's giving the Me Too's that lied,
or the ones that just it was a regret, and then they.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he might have known, or at least suspected.
Yeah,
guys. Do I need to put the picture on screen again?
I don't know. You're not like rubbing up. You don't feel anything.
Maybe this person tucks.
Oh.
It sounds so painful, by the way. I don't know how anyone.
I mean, when you get big enough, like, you do lose a couple of inches.
What?
When guys get fat, like, they lose a couple of inches because fat grows on their bladder. You didn't know that?
Excuse me?
Yeah. So, like, when fat people lose weight, they actually gain some inches in their pecker. So this person doesn't look necessarily, this person looks like they could use some Ozempic. So like maybe
we're just,
it's, This is really wrong. I didn't mean to say
I mean, but this person also is a blind
yeah,
criminal.
they're also like a bad person.
Yeah.
But I'm saying maybe the area has gotten so large that it has disappeared.
All right, we don't need to know this, Clarkson. I don't know why you made me think of that person's
Pecker
and everything else and bladder. Do I get hazard pay for this episode?
Yeah, send us money for him.
All right. In all seriousness, two things can be true at the same time.
Yes.
This is unethical. This is wrong. This person does deserve to be punished
Correct.
for tricking someone. But also the person that she tricked is the dumbest or most blind man ever to exist in human history.
And we are sorry to this man. We are sorry to this man.
You guys let us know what you think. Do you agree with this prosecution? Could you tell? If you couldn't tell, leave a comment.
We were so
But get
mean
your eyes
this
shut.
episode.
But this is like relevant.
It is.
We weren't just going out of
Have
our
to
way.
talk.
Like,
it's not like we're just making fun of her looks. Like you have to. This is part of it.
it's the whole point of
The
it.
whole point of this. I'm sorry.
I'm not. Guys, let us know what you think. Comment, subscribe, like, yada, yada, yada. Become a member so you can see all the crazy stuff we've already done for our members. More good stuff coming up soon, including a 420 episode at 1,000 members.
At
We're only a
1,000.
few hundred away from that, actually. So sign up now, and we'll talk again about more extremely serious and not at all unhinged topics very soon.
This is journalism, guys. See you later.